Welcome to Tech Notice, Box Tech Episode 2. Why box tech? There's a box over there. When it fills up, we're gonna look at the products that fill the box. Today in this episode, we've got some very interesting ones. This one over here, probably the best webcam in the world. Some interesting portable monitors. We've got this interesting light. We've got PC. Look at that, a watch and the Andycine monitor. Well, let's have a look.
Looking for a cheap way to license your Windows? Check out WhoKeys through the links in the video description. Make sure to use the code TN20 to get a 30% off. Paste the license to the activation settings and you're all done. This license is for Windows 10, but you can upgrade it to Windows 11 for free. They also offer Microsoft Office 19 license. Use the same code TN20 to get a 30% off. Check out WhoKeys.com in the video description below.
So I want to start with this RGB tube light over here. This is from Godox. And this is called TL60 RGB tube light. And by the way, if you're from the UK, I think Godox actually has 10% off code for you in the description below if you want to check it out. Cool, very nice bag actually, like this. Here's the Lightsabre. Oh, we've got a mounting kit actually over here. Clip it in, and then you've got two 1/4-inch screw holes in there if you want to mount it into anything like a magic arm or something like that on the side that will hold this in. Charging port over there. Power button. This is, I think, 60 centimeters in length. They have longer ones and shorter ones as well if you're interested. And then on this side of the handle, we've got a few options like control panel. We've got in and out port here, which is this Ethernet cable, which basically means that you can connect these lights to each other. If you're gonna buy multiple of them, you just connect them, boom, 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 and then you can actually configure it on your phone. Change all the colors and effects and things like that on the phone. There's also these two little cables, which I guess are gonna go on the other side. There you go, just like that. If you want to hang it on something or let it be mounted some other way, as you can see, it'll just be like that. And then on the other side, you can do exactly the same thing. There is a nice diffuser on the actual light, which makes those actual RGB individual LEDs be very, very diffused and not like individual, but it looks just like a solid, nice, beautiful light. We could have one over there and get the background, you know, lit up or something like that over there. The app works pretty great and connecting to it was very, very good. I can do colors, different colors in here. I can do a color picker as well, which is very interesting, which means that let's say I want this blue. Okay, there, select, I can save it as color 1 and then boom, background light goes to that color, which is very, very cool. There's different gels here. I can put this on 100%. Some blues, magentas, FX as well. So there's different effects. You can do ambulance, fire truck, SOS, music. Hey, look at that. So now the light just follows the voice that's over here. If I left this on during the, you know, whole video, that would be quite annoying, but that's pretty cool. We're gonna have candle there, fire, firework, and color temperature from 6500 kelvins to 2700 kelvins. Again, if you want to pick this up, check it out in the description below. And what I do like about this is that it's slightly more affordable than like some of the, you know, perhaps Aperture ones. Let's open up this Arzopa monitor. Okay, it's 15.6 inches portable monitor, 1080p. I am actually using one of these like pretty much daily in one of my like test bench setups over there. So let's see. Oh, it smells beautiful. It smells like Apple products. So this model is called G1 Game. Isn't this a gaming one? Oh, I truly enjoy the smell of this plastic. It's got like a nice carbon fiber texture. It's not carbon fiber really, but it looks like one. And then this panel, oh, it's magnetic. I guess like that. What is that? Oh yeah, I guess if you want to put it up, there's that over there. You've got one HDMI, that's a mini HDMI port. Then you've got two USB-C cables here. And then on the other side, you've got one headphone jack, kind of control wheel, and then power button or back button. So it does actually have some kind of speakers in there as well. As you can see on the bottom, there's little speaker grills, which is interesting. Okay, it says Type-C, HDMI, and accessories. Oh wow, there's only one cable inside. I'm not sure what the rating for this is. There's no Thunderbolt signs on it, but we'll see if we can connect it directly to the monitor and then use only one cable, because that should be able to do signal and power through this as well. Then you've got HDMI. The nice thing is this is quite a long one. So this is probably like 1.5 meter cable. Mini HDMI to HDMI cable, the monitor. We've got a microfiber cloth to clean the screen. Then a USB charger, which is 5 volts, 3 amperes. So 15 watt little brick here. So I've got this laptop over here. This is the Zephyrus G14, as you can see. And then we've got this monitor here. So let's see if we can get this monitor working. A cable and a port that should get signal as well as this here. Okay, look at that. The monitor's coming on and voila. Okay, here we go straight away. I'm gonna leave this like this so you can see it a bit more. So this is 1080p 15-inch screen. And as you can see, we're actually mirroring it at the moment. Let's have a look what the...
manufacturers lie about their PC cases. A lie!
Let's see, what's the volume like?
Exactly the same version of that PC case here.
Let me see if this is the same with this port here.
Now is this silent case?
So brightness is 100%.
Is there a difference? And secondly, how does it affect the performance when having the solid front panel?
Okay, the different port doesn't do that. So it might also depend on the port of your PC. Some of the ports don't deliver power as much as this one, but this one does here. So that feels great. I'm gonna put the mute on, so I'm not gonna have this PD 5 volts here. So the external display is up to 60 Hertz. Interestingly, it shows a 10-bit color. Look at that. The internal is actually 8-bit, as you can see here. My internal, a screen, 8-bit, and this is 120 Hertz through this AMD Radeon graphics. Look at that color. Wow. Very nice colors, to be honest. So if you're a creator and maybe you're looking for an external 10-bit panel, I think this is IPS panel actually. So this is the ROG Zephyrus G14 with 8-bit panel, and this is 10-bit panel. And then in some of the places you can see more colors. So let's have a look at here. You can see this panel has more green kind of colors. Here we are already defaulting to a bit more of the same colors, whereas as you can see, this one here has more different shades of green, where in here it looks like it's just all the same. Impressive. And I think the laptop screen panel here looks a bit more saturated than this here. Honestly, very, very nice colors. So interestingly, both of these USB-C ports on the monitor are the same in terms of like signal or power. So you can use any of these to plug into your PC, phone or something like that to actually get the signal. Definitely very, 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 very nice. Next of all, let's have a look at this watch that was sent. IP68 heart rate, high definition. So some kind of a smartwatch, but I have no idea how cheap it is. Oh, okay. I thought this was going to be a cheap watch. Whoa. It's touchscreen. How much is it? It feels very, very good quality. Okay, heart rate. What's my heart rate like? I've just had a Red Bull, so it might be quite high. Okay, the strap is very, very comfortable as well. Feels very high quality. Can someone please let me know in the comment section below how much this costs? Look at that. 93 at the moment. You've got sleep, weather information, music, functions, stopwatch, timer, find phone, flashlight. That's interesting. You can press app download and make a QR code on this watch and then find the app for this. So in the box, what else do we have? Charger. Yeah, this is IP67 waterproof, 6.8. Ooh, we got a spare strap as well. I like this blue. Look at that. It looks pretty cool, honestly. I think I'm gonna wear this because it just works. Is there an always on display? Okay, slide down, there's messages. Oh, look, there's all these different dials that you can have as well. That's a cool one. That's cool. Oh, interesting. So on the app, you've got absolutely tons of different dials that you could have for this if you want to change it to anything. Okay, it gets better and better. Body temperature setting. You can measure your body temperature, blood oxygen, app reminder. Oh, it's off. Did you see that? Flick the watch up, it actually turns on. I am actually curious, how much does this cost? No way! Goodness me. It costs $52, and right now on Amazon there's a $20 coupon there as well. And you can have this for, what, $40? Something like that? But for $40 to get a great Christmas present for someone, this really, really works. I like that. There's silver version available as well, by the way, if you want. The power button has a cool little blue logo or embossed logo. This is Andycine C7 Lite camera monitor. So if you're a videographer, then you might have heard of this Andycine once, and I am using right now 2 of the Andycine actual monitors. So I've got one there for the side camera. There we go. I've used these for ages because they're just very, very affordable for what you're gonna get. You get a lot of bang for your buck, which I like, and I'm all for getting the best bang for your buck. So this is 7-inch screen, supports 4K input. It doesn't mean that the screen is actually 4K. Camera monitor accurately expose and focus every shot. Alrighty. Comes with a nice carrying case. The monitor. We've actually got a hood here as well. It uses Velcro to strap the hood on, and then you've got the actual hood here if you're in a very, bright environment, something like that. The actual bracket just clips out like that. I've seen that one before. Then we've got some power options here. So basically this is the Sony F-style batteries, SF970 or any other ones. You can just clip them in there. And this is interesting here. This is actually for your wireless HDMI transmitter. So basically if you want to send wireless HDMI from this monitor to somewhere else, you don't actually have to have a separate battery for the actual, transmitter. If you've got something like this, like the Holyland one, you can literally clip it in the back there. Let me show you. This will have the same battery in the back there, and then you can just, okay, I don't think this is meant to slide around. This is slightly loose in the back there. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that, but basically what you can do is this goes in there like that, and then you can use the HDMI, coming out from here, and then send it to your director or whoever wants to see the footage as well. So you don't have to have extra batteries in there, which is just very nice. Okay, Andycine has actually done some awesome batteries here, as you can see. So this is the, Sony F-style battery, NPF. This is 330, but you can actually charge it via USB-C. So you can USB charge it, which is nice. And if we're gonna plug it in here, there we go, we can turn on the monitor. Okay, there's no signal here right now. It's the same that on the right side we have a touch screen control. So let me take this film actually off here. Right side of the screen is volume, left side should be screen brightness, which is very nice to adjust it so fast like that. I do notice a little bit of a bleed on the left side of the screen here. Can you see a little bit of a bleed of the background light? You can also use this monitor via a USB power, so 5-volt Type-C. There's a few mounting options on both sides. You've got the 1/4-inch screw hole with the locking mechanisms on the bottom and top, and then on the right side of the monitor, left side has HDMI in, HDMI out. We've got DC out here, 8 volts, so if you want to power your camera as well with the battery, one battery in the back there, then you can completely do that if you want to rig it out. You've got the 12-volt in if you want to use just a 12-volt adapter for this, which is quite cool as well. There's another 1/4-inch screw hole in the back there, just if you want to use some kind of other, mounting mechanism. There's an SD card slot in there, which basically is used for LUTs. So if you want to load up some LUTs, you can use that. Ooh, look at that. It actually supports HDR as well. There's micro HDMI to HDMI cable, the monitor mount, and this Cine one here. Nice locking mechanism there, and this here, so you can really lock it in. I like that. You've got USB-C cable and no actual HDMI cable. Oh, that's interesting. So let me take this here. So main camera here, as you can see, we've been recording quite a while. Okay, there's already some pre-selected LUTs in here. S-Log2, S-Log3, Canon log, and then V-Log as well. Look at that. Let's take the LUT off. Some metering. Oh, I like that. Zebras from 5 IRE to 100 IRE. That's very, very professional stuff you can do in here. Okay. Different overlays here. Different aspect ratios. Oh my word, it keeps going. Look, you can flip it. All sorts of flip you can do. Upside down 180. If you put it auto, yeah, see, look at that. It automatically flips as well because it's got gyroscope inside. Oh, D-squeeze as well. And you can save different presets, different users here, as you can see. And you can pause. Look at that. You can pause a frame if you want here. That's very helpful as well. If you want to show someone like a framing or from a shot, you can pause this. I like that. I'm definitely going to upgrade to this one as well, just because it packs so many nice features. I am going to set this up later on for some things. If you want to check it out in the description below. Let's do this, which is a PC. So this is from Geekom Mini IT11, and we're not going to do a full review of this. We're just going to be unboxing this over here because I want to actually dig deeper into it in another video, so that this video wouldn't be like 100 years long. So this model is the one with i7-1195G7 processor, which basically means you can have i5 version or i7 version, not this exact processor, but you've got Iris Xe graphics, and it looks very much like the Intel NUC. So slide open like that. Oh my word, how small is this? We pursue. A little card, thank you card. We love We Pursue. Oh my word, this is tiny. There's 2 screw holes here for mounting this into VESA. I bet there's a VESA mount in the back there, so you can mount it in the back of the monitor. The top, look at that. Intel inside, I like that. Quite interesting ports here. So this one looks like the USB 3.2 Gen 2 X2 slot with display pass-through as well, so you could get some video signal out here. Headphone and microphone jack, Type A port, 10 gigabits per speed, Kensington lock on the side. On the back of the PC, we have a display port, HDMI port, and another USB Type C port, which is 20 gigabits in speed as well. So that's packed full of features here. 19 volt, charging block, which actually will be separately there. 2 Type A ports and then 1 Ethernet port. I'm not sure what the speed is with this, but I bet this is 2.5 gigabits per second. Do you know what? Let's find out. So this is the fastest processor you can have. It's got Wi-Fi 6. It's got DDR4. Up to 64 gigabytes can be installed. There's 2 USB 4 ports. That's interesting. Those USB-C ports here are actually USB 4. So basically Thunderbolt 4 ports. You can have loads of 4K displays on this if you want to, because obviously all the Thunderbolt ports can support 4K display. Then you've got HDMI port and another display port here as well. Yeah, so this is 1 gigabit LAN port, not actually 2.5 gigabit LAN port. We've got an SD card reader, which is fantastic. So for creators, this could be very interesting. Maybe you want just like an ingest station PC, small PC like that. It's very nice. It's smaller than Mac Mini. And look at that power, all the ports you're gonna get. You're not gonna get that from Mac Mini. Even if you want to connect like 4K displays to it and have it play some things. Look at that. Oh, you've got a nice little pouch even with it. So if you want to, keep it in there. We've got a HDMI cable. We've got the power brick. We've got some screws, extra screws. VESA mount straight away in here as well to mount it in the back of the monitor if you want to. So if you do open these screws, you can get into the M.2 slot there, as well as RAM slots and SATA port there as well, if you want to have it there. But I'm going to leave this one here. I'm going to do a full review on this and where we're actually going to test this in another video. Stay tuned for that. But I want to do the unboxing for this in here. And lastly, this is what I've been waiting for. This is Insta360 Think Bold, and what's this model actually called? Look, there's nothing on it. You don't know what you're gonna get. So, okay, so you got 2 things inside actually. So you got a box inside the box. So this is the Insta360 Link. There's 2 in 1 tripod in here. And then we've got this webcam here. So some of the very interesting features here. It's a 4K webcam. It's a 1/2 inch sensor. If you don't know what that means, it's very, very good. The bigger the sensor, the more light it lets in, the better it is. To have 1/2 inch sensor inside something like that is absolutely amazing. It's much bigger than some things in your smartphone. AI tracking, rapid focus, whiteboard recognition, gesture control, noise cancelling mics, privacy mode. Look at that then. So let's open this up. Oh, that's nice. Now that feels quality. Everything is metal. You know you're holding something very, very high quality. So you've got like little clip in here, right? So you can put it like on your computer, and then you've got this gimbal going on there as well. I'm gonna take these films off. So if you look very closely in there, this says 4K f1.8. So you should be able to get very, very shallow depth of field with this one as well, which is just amazing. USB-C port in the back. And I mean, this thing is really simple. We have a Type-C cable. So this is with PGY Tech. So they've done a little collaboration with someone. Very good quality. You plug this in there, and you've got like little adjustable thing here as well. Like the middle column kind of rod just moves up and down, so you can have it. Whoa, whoa, that's quite long. Okay, I didn't know that. So you can have it like on your table, for example, like over your monitor or something like that. That's quite high. So let's try it out. Okay, this stand is pretty cool, but I want to mount it on the actual screen so you can see how this goes. So I've got this camera connected, and as you can see from this angle, can you see that the webcam is actually following me? It comes with the software, and there's so much stuff you can do with this software, and I want to show you this because I am super impressed, especially by the actual bokeh that you can get from a webcam. You have a few options here, 1080p, 720p, and also 4K. Just a little note here, HDR is not supported on 4K. There's few things here. This is tracking. So this is AI tracking now. And as you can see, the camera will just follow me wherever I go. It knows where's my face, and the focus, as you can see, keeps my face on focus all the time. Interesting. So these thinkers that came in the box, if you've got a whiteboard, for example, you're a teacher or something like that, and as you can see that, let me go there. It can't see it at the moment. Pants. It doesn't show you this. So you put these in the corner of your whiteboard, and then the camera will know where the whiteboard is, and then kind of keep the focus in there, which is very cool. Then we have overhead mode. So basically, if I plug this in right now, it obviously shows in the back there, but I could just turn the camera down like that, and then we have an overhead mode of something. Maybe you want to show how you're typing, or if you've got a monitor, you know, you've got something else in front of the monitor, or the actual tripod, then you can show this. So there's few different things here. So you can move the gimbal around by just like kind of dragging on the screen with your mouse. So I'm going up and down, or just put AI tracking back on, and then boom, it will keep me in the center of the frame. You can also, by scrolling in and out, this image setting over there, you can have auto exposure or adjust it manually. Shutter speed as well, look at that. Let's take the ISO down. I'm not sure what frame rate we're using here right now, but there we go. We can just put it on auto, and then it'll do its thing, which I think most people will do. You can also save the preset here. There's also some gesture settings, as you can see. Auto tracking, you can put palm, and then it will stop auto tracking now, as you can see, and I can put palm on, boom, and then check this out. Now it tracks me. See how easy this is? It just works. This is the first time I'm actually using this. Let's take it off. Okay, there we go. Interesting, the thing flashes as well, different color when it recognizes the gestures. Do you see that? Streamer mode, what does that mean? Okay, and then it enables 50 or 60 frames per second. At the moment, I think this is 25 or 30 frames per second, something like that. HDR, but it does not support 4K or 60 frames per second. You can mirror the image as well if you want. So cool things in here. It's got an aperture of f1.8, which just means very nice bokeh background there. If you want to separate yourself from the background, that's pretty cool. So I am liking this very much. So here's the difference between the built-in webcam on the laptop over here and the Insta360. Can you notice the difference? Now the webcam of the laptop will be upscaled to 4K as well, so it won't record 4K. I think it's 720p or 1080p, something like that, but the actual sensor is much smaller. And the way you can see the sensor difference is that you can see the background in here on the webcam of the laptop, it's pretty much in focus, both of them, but on the 4K webcam of the Insta360, you can see that the background is out of focus, and I can see that the actual webcam, look at that, what's the white balance doing there? Look, I'm looking white like a coast, but the Insta360 keeps it much nicer, much better kind of colors, sharpness, everything's just, honestly, I'm so impressed. I don't know what to say. It's absolutely packed full of features. Feel free to check it out in the description below if you are interested. So my friends, thanks very much for watching. Check these products out in the description below if you're interested in picking any of these up. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All of these things, I'm so impressed with all of them, because you get these things, you think, oh flipping egg, is this going to be another one of those radiators or something like that? But no, look at that. It's absolutely fantastic. Also, if you're interested in building the best bang for buck creator PC, there's some links in the description below. Just scroll down where you see 4 parts there, different budgets. Check them out if you're interested in saving money and getting the best performance PC for yourself. Also, huge thanks for all these guys who sent these things. I'm so happy to test them out. A lot of these will be incorporated to my daily use as well. So yeah, thanks guys. Bye-bye.